Hey guys, okay, so today I'm going to talk about my experience at an onsen. An onsen is a hot spring. And if you don't know what a hot spring is, you need to look that up, because you should know what a hot spring is. And if you don't, I'm sorry. Okay, so my experience at a hot spring was very interesting. So in case you don't know, here in Japan, when you go to a hot spring, you're supposed to be naked. Naked. N-A-K-E-D. I think I spelled that wrong. N-A-K-E-D. Sorry, I'm forgetting my English. Sorry. So naked. So my first experience was with all of the exchange students with Rotary Youth Exchange, and we were at a hotel. And some hot springs are outside, and some hot springs are at a hotel. The one I went to was at a hotel. And so we're at the hotel, and there's a separate one for girls, and then there's a separate one for boys. So of course, I'm going to go to the girls. Why would I go to the boys? Unless you want to see... No. Okay, so go to the girls. I go in, and bam, I see naked people. Bam, naked people. Bam, naked people. I was like, this is going to be interesting. Very interesting. So, yeah, I don't want to think about it too much. So yeah, okay, so we go in, and I'm standing there, and then it's like a locker room. It's like a, like a gym locker room. It has like the lockers, and like the benches and stuff. So I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, yeah guys, you guys just go ahead, I'll sit here for a little bit, kind of let my mind wrap around the fact that I'm going to be naked with a bunch of people, and just sitting in the water, like little kids, playing with little duckies or something. But no, sorry. Being serious now. So yeah, I was like, here we go. Slowly took off all my clothes, and I'm like, oh gosh, I can't believe I'm actually doing this. But I'm in Japan, and as cheesy as this sounds, YOLO. We live once. So I was like, come on, I gotta do this. So I took off all my clothes, I put it in the locker, and, well, the good thing is you do get a little towel. You do get a little towel. But when it's little, they mean it's little. It's little. It don't cover nothing. So yeah, so I used the towel to cover the things that I could, sadly. And anyways, so yeah, so all my friends are just like, they're like all comfortable, like, this is awesome, they're like, woo, yeah, let's take off all our clothes. And they're just standing there, like, talking, like, yeah, guys, and I'm just like, yeah, that was me. So, and there's like a bunch of, like, at an onsen, at the hot spring, there was like little kids, there's like old ladies, like moms, like, this is like a family thing. Like, yeah, family, let's get together to go bathe with naked people. But yeah, but no, it's actually a very interesting experience. I actually enjoyed it. Sorry, I'm just trying to make this video funny. Ow, but it's not really working. Okay, so then we go with my friends, and we're walking, and like I said, this is at a hotel, and this room was very big. It was huge, and there was, when you go in, before you get into the hot spring, you have to take a shower. So there's like these little stalls, but there's no doors. And there's like little stools, and you go sit down, and you just bathe yourself. So like, there's a whole row of people just bathing themselves with the little shower head, and there's the soap there, and there's like shampoo and all that stuff. And here it's like all I see are all the people's backs, like their backs, and like there's a whole row of people, and they're just like washing themselves. I'm like, so, and I'm like there, I'm trying to look for a place to sit so I can, clean myself. And I'm walking, I was like, oops, nope, that one's busy. Oh, no, that one's busy. They were all busy. That was embarrassing, so I kind of just stood there for a little bit, naked. It's very awkward. And, well, I finally found one, and I took a shower, and I took my time, because, it's just, I don't know, you just have to be there to understand. But I'm pretty sure you can understand. Yeah. Anyway, so then I get up, and there's like a lot of, it's like a hot tub, basically. Hot tub. And there's like a lot of hot tubs. There's like maybe like 10 maybe like 5 or 6 hot tubs in this room, this huge room, and all my friends, they're like jumping around, and all of them like, oh, let's try this one. Okay, now let's try this one and this one. And I'm just like, I'm just gonna stay in one and just stay here for like forever until we close, and then I can get out and when nobody's here. But there was one hot tub, hot spring, that was red. The water was literally red. It was all red. And I was like, wow, this is interesting. Like, so I get in, and in case you don't know, it's hot tub, so the water's hot. It was really hot. Anyway, so I sit there, and the water's red, and I was like, I wonder what this is. And then there's a little sign, and it said that the water is a red wine, which is really good for your skin. I don't remember exactly what it does, but it's something about like clears your pores, and it opens it up or something like that. I don't really remember, but it's really good for your skin. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stay here forever. Like, yeah, I'm not getting out. Yeah. So then after that, after a while sitting there, just awkwardly and just staring around, I see all my friends are going to this room, this other room. I'm like, what is that? So then I go over, and I was like, what are you guys doing? Of course, we're all naked, and they grab like this little rug, like a little carpet rug. They're like the ones you remember, like in elementary school. You grab a rug, and you sit on the floor, crisscross applesauce, and listen to the teacher. Yeah, like that. And anyways, so I grab one, and they go into this room, and it's a sauna. And the cool thing about the sauna was there was a TV in there, and they were showing a Ghibli movie. I don't know if you guys seen the movie. It's called what's it called? Something about fireflies. Something about fireflies. And it was a good movie. It was a very sad movie. You have to watch it. You will cry, because I did. Anyway, so you sit there in the sauna and you just watch the movie with a bunch of people. Basically, it's just like, I don't know, it's just funny to just wrap my head around. It's just, we're all just sitting. It's like a movie theater, except you're all naked and in a sauna. Like, that's basically what it is. The only thing they were missing was popcorn. Anyways, so then we go out, and then we can walk to the outside of the hotel. To the outside of the hotel, there's another hot spring, but it's outside. So it was, at that time, it was really cold outside. It was like freezing cold, and so it was nice to go out there to be in like the hot spring, and then outside it was cold. So it was nice, and it was all like natural, because there was like little palm trees and like rocks, and like it was just very, you felt earthy, so it was good. And we just all sat there, and all the exchange students, well, girl exchange students, we just sat there and we just had like conversations, talking about our experience in Japan, and it was very interesting, and we were just talking about this interesting experience that we're here in a hot spring. So I really enjoyed it, and that was basically my experience with at the hot spring / onsen. So yeah, then after that, we got dressed, and then we ate dinner. Yeah, since then I have been to a couple more onsens. I have been to I'd say about 5 times now. Yeah, 5 times. It's very common here, so, and yeah, that's it. Actually, can I tell you just one more thing? I was at school the other day, and this is like 2 days ago, and my friend was telling me that she said one of her teachers went to an onsen. And we all like to think, just like in America, that our teachers have no life outside of school, and so it was very creepy and weird to see that one of our teachers went to an onsen, and and it got weirder because the teacher met another teacher at the onsen. They were both males, so both teachers went to the onsen together. Doesn't get any weirder than that. Any weirder than that. So yeah, that was my experience at an onsen. Oh wow. So yeah, If you want me to explain something more specifically about an onsen or a hot spring, please let me know, and I will be more happy whatever that saying is. I'm forgetting my English. Yeah, so please comment, like, subscribe, whatever you want to do. And yeah, I have to go to a class later. Okay, bye guys.